The smoke between the bomb train and white for the other, but it's a slow approach from Fnatic. They seem to be walking down. All right, now their presence is known, and oh, what is this? Cadian flashed on forward, and he finds a 3K to kick things off here. Map 1, round 1, and Cadian's already off hot. Tessus to take down Golden, and that just leaves JW. At least he has some armor to work with, but those nades have faded, and
he has Kevlar, so at this point he could consider holding on to that. Kind of a crappy round for him, but
those are delicious.
No, if anyone's AFK, they're either toggling cheats or they are receiving a pizza.
Controversial.
That's it. The only two things. Well, you know, when it's the suspect.
What? Oh, Tessus didn't have
suddenly you see them staring at the floor.
That's easy.
Nice.
You know.
That's very ambitious from JW. He's going to get taken down. Speaking of ambitious, now Nico's creeping through the smoke, and he'll get caught out as well. Very interesting engagements here from both sides around the T-main area. And Flusher's going to take the opportunity to lurk out and or at least try to. It's not going to work out for him this time around. Okay, so Heroic absolutely wrecking Fnatic here.
You have to give credit to Heroic for, well, for Cadian with the little bait he did. Well, we'll see if Brolan can do anything. He's got the bomb. He can make his way down through Connector, but he won't be able to. So after that first kill, Cadian sprayed his entire... I wish I could do that.
Survive being on the ladder.
Really good spot from Nico. Perfect timing.
Yeah, again, they've got that flash on the side to allow the teammates to come out of Connector. Look at the swing, two-man swing as well. So it's very nicely done by Heroic, which they'll stop Fnatic from planting a bomb for the time being. In fact, the bomb's been dropped now with that loss on Brolan, and Prims has got so much to do, but with 15 seconds, his options were limited. And 4-player survive for Heroic, which is always important to note.
Yeah, it's a fast burst towards that B side here for Fnatic as they look for the plant. Storm is able to take down one. Nice position here from Tessus. You can, so far, it's been very well done from Heroic in how they're not overextending, but they're playing together. They're very coordinated in how they retake. Here they're allowing the bomb to go down, but they are going to be slowly moving in as a line. The flying V.
Wow.
They had 2 more incendiaries as well, Heroic.
They're looking for that late splits there through Ivy. Wanted to get out of team main and ladder as well, but obviously that's been held down by Heroic. Important kills coming in though through the back lines. Fnatic looking to wrap onto the bomb train. And they may just have enough time to plant here. There we go, the bomb is getting set on this A side. There's Tessus though. Oh, it is really not ideal. The barrel's going to be showing, and this should be an easy kill. There we go, 2 versus 2 time though. They have to get on the defuse right away. And it looks like Flusher may have nailed this one from the ladder room. And indeed, Fnatic will hold on to the post plant.
We've got a meeting of the minds on Ivy here with Golden and Cadian, who's going to take him out. That was some fortunate timing on his side. It could have easily gone the other way, and then maybe we would have had one player on the B bomb site. And there's like a minimal warning creep, but Nico's ready for the first shot. Flashbang, not sure where it came from, but it'll delay for a second. We've got Tessus on a potential late flank as Borat makes his way through Connector. Cadian trying to catch the cross. Very nicely done by him, but JW's got it back.
JW 1 versus 3. He's got to get that bomb planted. They're losing this one if they're not careful. JW is quite the menace in these positions. Up the ladder, trying to find a good angle. Oh, Cadian's going to take him down.
Well, no team's been broken just yet in terms of their economy at the very least. Now, we know Heroic have got some nice executes into the main position, but just on the AWP will be enough. It's just getting tagged. Still alive, though. Completely blind. Preemptive. No one down just yet. Borat's taking care of A in the meantime. Nico's rotated off from the B bomb site, so all the CTs will be here. Borat by E-Box, finally taken out by Brolan, but he insta-trade is there with a flying HE. Now he's flushed with 10 HP in a dream, position unknown. I don't think the CTs are close enough to hear where he is, so he'll have the element of surprise to some degree, not that he necessarily knows that. We can see very proactive AWP on the way, and he just can't escape.
They still don't have that ladder room, and they're not vying for ladder room control, even though it's been voided now by the CTs. Double into the setup instead. Brolan looking for a trade. Nico on the fadeaway will find another conversion. And Fnatic, once again, it feels as though the round truly is being dictated to them. And when you're on the T side, that's never a good sign. for your prospects. Desperation station for Fnatic as they continue to push. We'll find that headshot, but Traders in from Tessus. It's going to be a 3 versus 4 now for Fnatic with a minute remaining. Crims is the most forward player towards the bomb site. Really, everything rests in this round on Crims and what he's able to do. And that's a favorable timing. And maybe there's a chance here. Crims, oh my god, just barely gets out of that one alive and even converts the kill out of it. That's kind of unreal.
Probably have a strong suspicion that both of these Fnatic players are tucked into the halls. Stown will tap the bomb. That will force Fnatic to peek, and that will enable Cadian perfectly. This is such a nice little team play between the two of them. And it just leaves Crims with 9 HP. Oh, and that's such a good Molotov. Cadian can just stick the bomb now. There's nothing Crims can do about it. And Heroic will find their 11th round here. Just barely, though.
Oh my god, you love the fact that Heroic just denying these outside plays so effectively. Fnatic cannot get out of T-Ramp, or as I say that though, they get 4 kills?
That's seemingly Fnatic stealing one there, where you would have thought, with all of the utility...
Another pick for gold.
It was actually Dream Eaters who were doing that grenade I was talking about. I was just looking up. Yeah, I'm just sending it out on the
Dream Eaters
on the Twitter because more people need to do it.
Dream Eaters were really good at Train. When they were going into that Berlin Major, they had such an interesting approach to this map that really abused Ivy in a way I haven't seen many teams do before that. But talk about that later, or maybe never, honestly.
I think you're as pressured for those info plays. And there we go. It's going to be a B push indeed. Fnatic now start to rotate players in. Golden gets the first pop, and we'll get pops going either way. Oh, it looks like Fnatic is starting to get the better of these exchanges. Yeah, it's PT50, can't find his target.
God damn.
Just like that.
Very awkward situation for them. Doesn't a grenade collision do like 2 HP of damage? I feel like Borup could die to a flashbang or something. Well, gold has been picked off. And that's going to force Flusher's position. I got a laggy video, so I'm going to have to throw it back to you guys.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for Cadian, unable to trade that kill. I think he had the AWP, and it's going to be up to Tessus now. He's got to do some more damage here. One more kill would be acceptable. And that's well played by Fnatic. That actually felt like for Heroic. If they save, the money will be a little bit weird, but they could force into it. But no, it looks like they're going to go for a Cadian. He's leading the way with the AWP. Player and sandwich. It's another AWP. It's JW, of course.
He heard that.
And boy, what was he going to do about it?
8 seconds to plant this bomb. And this round, I think, is already over.
Storm, they've had enough. They simply had enough. And Storm will continue to push as far as he can until he gets dropped. But he's created all this space for his teammates. They've filled all the holes and gaps at the front of the A site there to try to make their way to that bomb plant. Crims will wrap around the hell position, looking to see if there's any attack towards that sandwich position. And he's going to finally fall in the effort of defending that. Heroic, they are finding success out of a very energetic play together. Oh dear.
Okay, if it's in that default spot, it's just so simple to line things up and on that corner as well. Oh, Fangles.
Oh, no, JW. I can hear the pain in your voice.
Oh, man. Oh, the bomb, though. Actually, at Old Bomb Train now, there is a way that Fnatic can recover this round despite the man disadvantage. Heroic just have to be on top of their game for this one. Golden pushing around the smoke. Still causing such a disturbance here. This has become so awkward for Heroic, but it looks like they're recovering. Golden desperately spraying, and he won't find anything. Leaves just Flusha in the 1v4, but oh man, the bomb once again. This is actually so doable. How is Flusha going to play this one? Swings wide, and he doesn't hit the spray.
I'm glad I've never seen you do that. Everyone has
Crims. That's dirty, isn't it? Out of the air with that dig. And now it's going to be a 2 versus 3 for Heroic. Very recoverable. Flusha in this upper position, though, is going to be really annoying. Tessus has to get claims to space here. Oh my god, what is happening? Oh, that's so unfortunate for JW. That's actually really key that Tessa
dear.
survives there.
It's a telegram with bad news for Flusher. He's golden. To try and avoid a 1 versus 2. He has no kit. Oh, well, he's got half the information. Trying to make his way over, but with the side plant as well, this should be impossible. With no kit, man. Could hold on to the AK, but he'll get the execution style.
Well, fast round coming out from Heroic. They want to finish things off in explosive fashion, but the only thing that's exploding is them. As the defense looks to hold pretty damn strong. Can't even finish the sentence, and they've already crushed the push. 11 to 15 for Fnatic as they try to gambling on that B-bomb site. Nico, though, with the first kill. JW able to keep things alive from that connector position. He's going to have to rotate around as the bomb gets planted in the open as Nico.
Ooh.
It's up to Crooks now, and he's going to do a stellar job trying to do what he can to get this bomb defused with the help of Brolan, who now is going to take down Nico. There's a bit of a sound cue. That's absolutely crazy. I thought that would have hit, actually, from Storm. That flick attempt. Defuse coming through again. He can't stop it. And Fnatic pick up the round.
To save trouble later on, you know. Grenades into the A-bomb side, Brolan up close, going to get taken out. Tessa's going to make his way forward, spotting towards Ivy, not seeing much of anything, and still creeping towards the side. Fnatic are in a lot of trouble here. 5-on-3 in favour of Heroic. Got some Molotovs to concede their position and probably take out JW, doing the best he can. 2 versus 5, trimmed by the bottom of the ladder, taken out by Tessa, and now it's down to Flusher with 3 more players to find. Otherwise, Fnatic are done on train. But clock is ticking. Distraction being run. He's going to go through the smoke and get a 1v1 Flusher, but that's going to be that. Caden will finish off the job, 16 to 13 for Heroic.
Big first map from Heroic. I got to say, the end score was a lot closer than I thought for me to trust them in this game. Yeah, I feel similarly with that. There's always the Fnatic factor that's at play, but I agree. You know, on paper, Heroic are the favorites. And, well, we'll see what Fnatic can accomplish. We will be looking to move into this pistol. And Fnatic on that T side, indeed. Lots of dinks being exchanged. The Gooshes. Cadian trying to find a headshot there, but they are just evading him. Storm able to get one from the corner. This is very violent there. Tessa's coming in from the hub position, or lobby position, I should say. And now it's just Nico left. He's not really got all that much to work with, and he'll get taken down as well. So Fnatic do what they already needed to do, and they will win that pistol on the T side.
Fnatic just hurt JW. Oh no, JW is going to eat it alive. Oh no!
He's going to knife.
Oh no!
Oh, we won both.
I wanted both. Oh wow. That's a lot of damage though, actually, by Heroic. 3 kills.
Oh God, if they lose this round, they could lose the round, technically speaking. They're not going to, but they could.
Pretty expensive.
I'm quite confused why he's going for that control push. Tessus is looking to try to remedy the situation. They don't seem to, like, Chris doesn't seem to know where he is.
Oh my
Tessus
goodness, Golden
is owning it right now. And it's just the 2 really weakened players remaining for Fnatic. So it's hard to imagine that they can do too much from this position. And with that said, Brolan finds a precise shot to deal with Tessus finally, but his position's very known. And if he goes, he's kind of committed. He can be committed to go for the plant. As I say that, Nico's just gonna swing out and kill him, as opposed to waiting for him to plant. Mr. Cadian, he's in some trouble. Oh, the flashbang comes through. Cadian, oh, a couple whiffs there. Can he get another chance? He's very weak. Oh no, this is so dangerous.
Oh,
wow. I don't know. Did he see anything of Brolan there? I don't even know.
I think he saw him coming out of the smoke, but there was pretty much a no-scope at that point.
Yeah. It's getting really uncomfortable right now for Fnatic.
Oh no! That would have been a huge kill, especially with JW's lurk once Flusher had shown his position, but maybe he could still do something, JW, because there's a minute on the clock. They know exactly where he is, though. He was heard going down the ladder, but Cadian was in the red. Now he's gone. More 1v1s to be served. You can see Heroic are kind of hesitant now. They want to try and play that 2 versus 1. Oh no, he's going to get another 1v1 there. Or just couldn't get into Mini in time. And this is really turned around. There's so much time on the clock. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. He was 1 bullet away!
That quick.
Yeah, you're talking about communication, Alex.
Yeah.
For the previous map here, and it feels as though there's a huge lapse of it in this one. That's a great spray down from Borup. That actually evens up the numbers. And considering there's no Kevlar on the remainder of Fnatic, looks like this is still winnable for Heroic. Eng swings Cadian. Did he not see it?
Oh, he didn't know where the bomb was.
There he goes. Borup executes Brolan with just JW left to deal with. Oh, no time.
Oh, wow.
Just about saved the orb though.
There's a couple of mistakes that round from.
Upgrade there for Nico. Oh, just about able to escape and the fade away onto Flusher. And that turns it all around. 4 versus 2. Cadian with the pick as well. That was towards Secret. Wow, Fnatic, they started out with a pick and it's all gone very wrong. Very good recovery from Heroic.
Yeah. Doesn't look like he'll actually be challenged. Fnatic just feigning some presence towards that ramp, and they'll challenge Cadian. He's been such a strong player for Heroic, but he's not able to get it done in this round. And it's up to Borup. He can't find anything either, but Nico. Great recovery from him and down. Just leaves Golden onto the bomb site. He's surrounded by everyone. Oh, the spray transfer from Golden. And he taps the bomb. Oh, the 3K. 1v3 for Golden.
Very insane. Oh dear. JW's in trouble here. Oh dear. Well, they've got a kill, so that's cool. Second kill comes through. Can any guns be collected? Yeah, it looks like... Yo, dear. That's the bomb. AK picked up. Borup, will he turn towards T-spawn? Oh, he's got a forward position. I think caught Brolan with that off angle, and now Crims is against it all. The molly, oh no.
What in the world?
Absolute disaster strikes, a catastrophe.
Player who's still growing at such a young age, as I mentioned before. See if they can convert now. Brolan just has a really tough job there. Still gets a kill out of it, though. Speaking of players who've been doing well, Golden will try to sneak past, but he'll get a headshot. Makes it a lot easier for his team, but Cadian's in a strong position once again, and that's a really tough spot for Flusher. If he dies, the round probably dies with him because he's carrying the bomb.
And that calls JW into play with this lurk to try to find the AWP, and he will. So it seems like it's interesting because it felt like they knew that he was down there again, but maybe, I don't know, maybe they weren't sure. And Tessus will get taken down as well. All of a sudden, that's an HG, that could be helpful. Does a bit of damage to Flusher. He couldn't find the weaker player, it seems. JW, and JW will close the round out. 70 rounds for Fnatic on Nuke. P250, ever important in a pistol round, especially with the ranges of Train, Nuke as well, which is what map we're playing right now. And we'll see the multiple kills from Fnatic as they emerge from the hut position. And they're looking really good going into this one. That's a nice recovery from Storm. He's looking to make this doable it's between JW and Flusher now, though. Can he find this kill? He's looking for the trade fragger. He's really confused. Where is the trade fragger? But he can't even deal with the first player. And there you go. 8-8. Fnatic win the second pistol.
He's got an MP9 here at lower. This elbow position. What can he find, though? A few players to challenge him, and he can't get anything. It's all Borup all day. 2 kills for him. And now Heroic will keep pushing on forward, but do they expect Crim's position? He's in a nice spot towards control, but it looks like they'll just evade him.
Avoid
the numbers have swarmed the bomb site. Crims is in a tough spot now, even tougher as he's been digged on the chin. That leaves Flusher and JW. And I don't really think there's anything they can really do at this point versus the swarm of 5 players who've collected SMGs on their way. Storm with an off angle and finish off the job, so...
Storm there just covering the approach. Oh, the timing could be absolutely ruinous. Oh no. That's some Counter-Strike stuff right there. Still, though, 2 versus 3 for Heroic. And with the positioning that they have, you would argue that they have some serious advantages here. Oh, but because Golden has that AK, doesn't look like those advantages will work out. And this is the worst possible thing that could have happened for Heroic, obviously. They already had Fnatic against the ropes, where they needed to keep Fnatic. Oh my god.
Golden.
Just in the same spots. Yeah.
It's like
Especially
bags and
Golden.
bags of them.
I think that's the best class is the Deagle.
Okay, so another round where Fnatic are making things really difficult for Heroic. Even though it's not really the best buy at all from Fnatic. Oh, wow. Storm is looking good here.
Oh!
One more. Can Tessus finish them off? He's going to have to. The bomb is right there. Oh, he catches a good timing. Oh my god. Crims in so much trouble. Great headshot. Overkill. 3 HP was all Crims had. Quirky here, and they're just going to walk through this smoke. Well done there. Just easy second kill through that smoke towards that squeaky door. And Heroic don't have a response just yet. Golden has managed to also find a headshot here, and now it's going to be about damage for the remainder of Heroic. Nico's able to find one. Now he needs to find at least a second kill here to keep that money honest. There's that second kill. So that's at least going to hinder the Fnatic economy from growing all too much, but
this particular round, but for now they'll be focusing on the outside as a forward smoke to potentially create some variance for Fnatic. That flashbang though, I think Golden may have seen something, but he still sees something anyway. 2 kills for him, he's dropped the bomb as well. Brian trying to capitalize on the situation, but Cadian will be able to eliminate him. They know Golden somewhere. That bomb still needs to be secured and moved to a safer location. They're trying to make a play now in the meantime, but Crims has a superior angle, which makes it a 4-on-2.
Just waiting in place for Storm to make a wrong step, but Cadian now. There's a shot. The trade comes through. Storm has to make it work now as he emerges. Needs to grab that bomb. Flash won't make it. JW finishes him off, and
They both are. Okay, there's more than one kind of species. Okay.
JW looking like a little alligator there, staying alive. Lusha able to find a couple of kills, but the trades leave it to a 2v2 situation.
position here as well is quite interesting insofar as in this 2v2, I was about to say the lurk out of the squeaky door could have been really strong, but it's up to Crims now. He's on the bomb, he's sitting on it.
No.
Maybe it'll hatch.
He feels compelled to find the other player before they split him.
I don't think he
has to make a play there before they snap him. Just biding their time, Heroic. Looking to set up a wall of smokes outside, one would presume. Is that the one for the hell position as well? I wonder.
Yeah, if it's from there, that's the... I think...
Oh. The timing there. Such a strong peak. If you hit that timing and they're lined up, it's just so strong. It changes everything. Golden's still being really annoying. He doesn't have to be annoying for too much longer, though. And Fnatic are going to finish this round because he's outside. Heroic wanted to get these frags back. He's going to fall off at the wrong moment. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All these nades coming in. It's going to cause problems for Storm.
Oh, they're going to buy off the time. Oh, he's lucky.
About this one. They needed someone to survive on the upper bomb site so that they could have the option to go up the vent. And maybe that's what the play is here with Borup. Oh, no. Broland's holding it down. Lower bomb site's the only thing that's possible now for Heroic.
Oh, they've hesitated and left them isolated on the B bomb site. It's going to buy paper cuts one by one. They had to commit through that molly, I think. And the inevitable has happened.
This reminds me of yesterday, OG versus Vitality on Overpass, where Vitality full favorite, yeah, they just can't seem to close it down in loads of weird situations. Big upper split attempts coming through, and it's all about these AK shots, and it's not looking good here for the Heroic side. Fnatic are defending valiantly yet again. Looking to see what he can do. He's actually going to be able to get the bomb away from here. Oh, he's going to go for the angle. That's one headshot. Oh, he can't quite make it down and across, and Flusher even had the pistol out to finish him off there. And
JW just going down the vent, Brawlin pushing into HUD. So many things happening simultaneously for Fnatic that aren't necessarily related in the macro sense, just similar approach. And okay, well, maybe it is replicable for Heroic because Fnatic are taking an aggressive stance once again in this round.
And I suppose it's about this split now onto the upper bomb site. There's the trade onto JW. And Broland's the last man here who can really offer up a defense. And he's going to do just that. But he's going to burn all the way. 17-16, Fnatic leading.
presence outside, and if they reposition accordingly, although if no spraying, they're going to walk out of the smoke with some flashes. Heroic gets the bomb at the very least. He somehow takes Crims out on the sides as well. Maybe blind on the way in. And this leaves Heroic in a really bad situation. 2 versus 3. Things can quickly change, especially with Cajun on AWP and Tessus running distraction in the meantime, making his way to the low ground. And there, down goes JW now. Golden trying to make the play in the 1 versus 2. He knows one's right behind him somewhere, but he can't find the right angle. Looking up top, he has no idea. He must have heard him fall down earlier on. I think he may have realized now. Tessus has touched the bomb. He's going to draw him out. Cajun's still alive for now somehow. Tessus with a wild swing. This has gone on for longer than you'd expect. Cajun now making his way. Look at the spray. That's ridiculous. Does he even peek? He's holding the defuse. Golden, is he going to peek in time? Just about. That is all over the shop. I can't. That was crazy.
Uh-oh.
You got to be careful that you don't overextend. Oh, Storm, that's an opportunity that is well and truly fluffed. 2 versus 4, 1 versus 4.
Missing some shots, not closing out that clutch against Golden. I think some of those, just the Fnatic magic, it's...
In terms of a lower bomb site presence, there is 2 players present for this. Cadian with a Deagle and Tessus with an AK. There you go, Tessus. Able to get one from Decon. Here's the next challenge. Oh, he opens the door at precisely the wrong moment. And Cadian gets nothing done, leaving it all on the shoulders of Nico. And Tessus is going to be so disappointed with himself, I'm sure. But Nico, he can still make the difference. It can still be saved here. He'll have to open the door. There's the first kill. Second player on the trade. Golden gets it done. 19-17. Fnatic claim it in the first overtime. And we, for the first time, are indeed going to a 3rd map. So, good job, Eric. Let's see if they can find a better look than they did on Nuke. Cadian with that candy apple block is on the way, trying to find the frags, but it is a lot of players here ready to contest his top mid position. It's looking actually very hard, and they've taken so much damage trying to get top mid, and they didn't even get it. Tessus with Brolan and his number in the apartments.
JW, it's awkward for him. He's got utility, but doesn't really have a teammate who can play off of it, unless he flashed long and there was a swing from Library, but it'll be dry. Double pick's good though, and Dawn's taken out, and things become more difficult for Heroic. Wow. And there's the brazen plays from Golden again.
Crims in the perfect position. And that's just all the information right there for Fnatic. Crims could even start trying to flank. Oh, they could go towards B actually here as well. That is a possibility, but they have 20 seconds. So they have to make this work. Fnatic actually looks so good right now.
No.
JW up with the back corner, and that's a great shot straight to Tessus' face. And this is collapsing for Heroic.
How do you lose that with no more frags?
They froze.
No more frags,
so hard there. They could have just...
Dan, Sean, what are you going to call me next? Cindy?
Cinderella. Oh. Good damage done by Fnatic. If Fnatic win this series, I feel like that's like a stolen series almost. I feel like Heroic have been in so many good spots, actually. They're going to play this classic bait setup, which will be quite unexpected. Normally you expect someone in the site here with this. They're all going to be looking to the site, you can see right now. And now they know. Oh, nice shot by Cadian. That's decisive. Oh, another 1v1 from Crims, but defuse comes through anyway. 4-0 in favor of Fnatic. Flasher will fall back, hold on to construction. And that gives you a basis for that retake as the CTs, but it's going to be hard here. 3v4 now, though, for Heroic, as they are starting to lose some of these fights. And they might be stretched a little thin on this defense. With Brolan pressuring Banana, you can see that that's going to occupy Storm's time. And now it's going to... Oh, it's looking terrible right now for Heroic. Oh, no. Seeing over the flames feels now impossible.
Hard.
Bro gets it, though, and there's the lineup. And that's a wrap. 6-1. It's looking like Fnatic are just going to crush Heroic here. It's actually getting so scary right now. Oh, little horse pop coming out, it seems. We haven't seen this just yet. Spice things up a little bit. There we go, the nades straight out there at the apartments, into the pit position. Oh, Tessus makes that frag look so sexy, but he's not one for this world, and his teammates are struggling to convert. They do manage to eventually do so, though. A resmoke of Moto. HE as well. This is a lick of damage to JW, minimal. Slither. Bomb goes down just in time. Brutal. Now they know that he's there. How does he do this? Oh, Cadian shooting a little bit too quickly. That's not what it all to do. Only able to find the one. Oh, that's just another example of Heroic having opportunities, but just missing that one key moment.
Just yet. I wonder why. Oh no, and now Stabben's about to go and plant a bomb again. He takes one in the face, so that's really unusual because you can do the elevated plant on the top end, but CT's a problem. Tessess has got to bait his teammate. That's not going to work out for him. Now he's in a 2 versus 1. I don't get the hesitation.
To try to find something here on the opening. Rims face off against 3 players, able to get one, looking for more. A second kill from Rims, looking for the third, but Cadian does take him down. That's already so much damage, and JW strikes from apartment with the knife kill.
Why does it always happen?
And Sound and Cadian, they're trapped now. They're in the corner. Golden punching them in the back. And
4 people are alive.
And somehow Fnatic walk away with that round.
Fnatic do have the vision thanks to JW. And here comes that push towards B, and Flusher gets himself a freebie. He might be able to get just one more with the spray. We've seen him do it before, but he'll get shut down this time around, and Crims is the one that's able to find it instead. Tessus and Borup standing on the site to play off one another. There's a great flashbang, and now it's all on Tessus, but just that's all it takes. A simple flashbang. It's not commonly the way that it is played. CT sides are much more active typically. Well, here's the push forced out, perhaps by the Incendiary, encouraged at the very least, but it's going to be 2 frags the way of Heroic. Here, looking to scrape this last round out of this half, have something to work with as they go into their CT side. Flusher, though, trying to hold on to things here. They know the AWP is a problem, and Flusher's got 2 players on either side, and it's going to be Storm who will take him down from that banana push. And JW is quick on the push through CT, but he has a smoke to contest with, and he is by himself. His teammate, Brolan, is towards Banana. And I feel like it's all on Brolan here, and he's got to play the guessing game. Where is the T? There's got to be one here somewhere. Oh! What a flick! 3 more players to go. It's a great nade.
Oh.
Some good chip damage, but that's going to be a wrap for the first half. And now Fnatic gearing up for that push onto the A site. There's 4 players here for Heroic. Heroic actually gambling on this one. They don't really have the info to know to stack this site, but here we go. They are going to be correct. And this is looking, oh wow, this is looking very late, but Tessus hitting some stunning shots. And speaking of stunned, Crims...
Oh, he could get to the B site. He could find a plant. Oh, okay.
Almost.
It's down there to recover the situation, or...
The situation almost sucks because it's hard to, like, I feel like it's not obvious if you should go for this or not. It's really difficult. But they are making their way forwards, and these post-plant positions are really scary here. They'll trade out though, but the HP, this is such a 50-50 at this point. It's going towards the back of the side. Flashbangs have been unleashed as well. Nico trying to charge forwards. To find the next kill. JW is dead, but Flusher should be able to get one at the very least, but he's held it for too long, and it's going to work out Heroic's way. And
wow.
Oh, it's so close, just barely in time. And that's such a hard call to make. I feel like
Cadian's cleared top mid a good 10 seconds ago, but they haven't really rotated just yet, even with the time low. Only starting to do so now. Oh, Storm just had his angle taken away from him, but it's bomb plant pressure. They got to line up for him as well. Bombs on the floor, and so are all of Fnatic. That was a brief one.
And that's the kind of overextension that's going to allow Fnatic back into this round with a really solid chance here. That said, these picks from the Heroic side are extremely problematic. Golden is in a spot that's looking quite difficult. He's going to try his best to find his way to outplay this Pit player. Dropping in the back. Oh, it's such a strong play by Golden. The spray can't quite find it though. Out comes the Glocky. This is so awkward. Reloads in. Has to go for the plant. He might actually get the plant off. Okay, maybe not. Oh, poor Golden. That was so confusing.
I can't believe that.
And there's a heavy stack towards bracket right now for Heroic. There are 4 players waiting for these Fnatic players, and Borup's going to start things off. Trades about, and Heroic will come out on top. God. That's a huge win for Heroic here at bracket. 3 for 1. bomb is also down at this position as well.
Oh, he's so absolutely wrecked. Oh, this is feeling hopeless. I'm filled. My heart is filled with despair on behalf of Fnatic right now.
Brawling on the flank there will set things off. Fnatic know it's an all-in play towards this B site. They need to find something, but Sound will do better. A massive spray down from him and Bora. They shut it down in its tracks. 5 alive for Heroic.
There's definitely an argument that Heroic could save. Oh god, they don't expect Flusher to be there. Oh, that kill onto Flusher might commit them in though. Actually, because I think without a fast kill, saving is certainly the play. But what is going to be the move here from Mr. Crims? He's in an interesting spot on the flank. He's going through the apartments. Golden's up on the side here. Could be a nice little crossfire. Oh, they both find kills simultaneously. Which way does Storm even decide to look? He tries to go for the frag onto Golden, but Crims takes him down in the back. And indeed, this is so weird. Going into the stack, unbeknownst to them. Oh, and it's hurt. Oh, the swing! Tessus hears the scope, and he swings back into it. There's Bor up on the side, but not for too much longer. It looks like Fnatic have that bomb site under control as they eliminate most of the players. Storm's still in position in construction, though. Oh, what? Wow. Did he just get one through the smoke? What?
It was close. That was close.
No, that was JW and Spawn.
Okay, okay.
They were the other side of the barrels, but still, you never know. 3-on-3. His teammates are slowly creeping in. KD being very careful, coming up banana with the AWP. We can see one by the sandbag, or close to the sandbags, and Moss is going to get taken out. He expects them at these angles, and Golden's now alone in the 1 versus 3.
No way.
He is going to get 2 of them. Okay, but the Kobe is here to... Oh, has he got time? Has he got a kit? I think he has. It's going to be a close one, but I think that's the GG for Heroic.
Oh my god. Heroic actually win the series 2-1. Oh my god, what a ridiculous series of Counter-Strike. I don't...